My name is Kevin Ray, and you're listening to Truckers and Others. Welcome back to another show. This one's not going to be very long. I'm headed home for the day. It's 7:20. So yeah, I guess it's kind of late. Had a good day though. It wasn't bad. The Arctic blast is back. It wasn't gone for very long. Like it got up to like 30 degrees, and some stuff actually was starting to melt. Kind of road treatments were starting to work, and then booyah! Here it comes back. Here it is again. I don't know how bad this round's gonna be. It's only 27 degrees, but it started out at a lot more than that. I guess I don't know. I went down to Tulsa today. I was supposed to be doing a tanker run like I used to do all the time. Um, it was just going to be a one load during the week, but that got canceled in lieu of this job. And this job was going to be super nice. There's a place down the road from the shop, about 10 minutes. Go over there, grab a dumpster that's marked, and drive it down to Tulsa and dump off the shit. Dump the shit off, and then come back and put the container back where you got it. Pretty fucking simple, sounds to me. I did not know where the container was at the place that I was supposed to be picking it up. They said it's marked, but I'm like, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of fucking containers at this place. I don't know which fucking one you want me to get. And it's just it's a 30-yard roll off open top. So it's nothing special, but there's a fuckload of them out there. And so I'm like, I don't know which one. So I end up having to call. But he told me exactly where it was. So everything ended up fine. Got loaded and put my tarp down because it's open top and it doesn't have like a tarp on itself. And I don't know, this truck that I was driving, it's the newest roll off truck that we have. It's just a straight truck. I'm not running the double rail or anything like that. I'm just running a straight truck. This guy, you come on, Honda with the fucking wing. He's got a big ass fucking spoiler on his Honda Accord. And he had been on his brakes for quite a while before his turn came up, and I was getting closer and closer. It's like he had his brakes on, but he wasn't slowing down much. I'm like, what are you doing? Just wait till you get to your turn. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Anyways, get the container, start heading down. I stopped to eat some lunch about 10:30. It was a little early for it, but you know what? I decided to take a little bit of an early lunch. And I didn't know, like, whenever I was going to be getting to the places where I needed to be, it was going to be right at like noon. And so I was like, next time I stop, I'm just going to eat because if I wait, I'm not going to have fucking time. And so there's another guy. The reason this was kind of a last minute change for me to go down to Tulsa instead of over to Alva, or I don't know, that other fucking job. This other guy, his truck fucked up. That was doing the run. There's 2 dumpsters he does a week, so he drives down there one day. Drives down there and back one day, and then another day he does the other container. And yesterday, or he was supposed to run a second container today, but his truck broke down right as he got to the dump where he needed to be. So I grabbed a different truck and went down there, and they said, just pick him up. If his truck ain't fixed, it's over at MHC down there in Tulsa. If they ain't got it fixed yet, just pick him up and bring him back. He's staying in a hotel down there. I'm like, all right, cool. And then, so yeah, 10:30, I stop, I eat my food. About 10:45, he calls me, says, "Hey, they are kicking me out of my hotel room. Checkout is at 11. So, I need you to hurry the fuck up." I'm like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." This whole time, I'm like, I'm not on no timeline, really. This guy's just hanging out in a hotel. I forgot that you have to get out of a hotel. Uh, so I fucking scarfed the sandwiches down and hit the fucking road. Got down there and I pulled into a Quick Trip truck stop right next to MHC. And I guess his hotel was right there too. I don't know which hotel he was in, but he's like, "I'm hanging out at the Quick Trip. Just come over here and pick me up." As I roll in there, I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get some fuel. Start. So I wave at him. "Hey, I'm over here." It's like he didn't recognize me or something. And then he walked over and he said, "Hey, uh, apparently my truck is fixed. So I'm gonna go grip the truck. You just park off to the side. I need you to follow me because I don't believe them that it's fixed." I said, "All right, cool." So I filled up, I parked off to the side. About 20 minutes later, he rolls up. He starts getting fuel, and then I get behind him, and then he puts his fuel handle up and starts taking off. Before we got out of the parking lot, his truck started shaking real bad. I could tell because his tarp arm was back, and it was fucking just shaking the fuck out. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And he drove it right back to MHC, parked it, and he said, "All right, let's fucking go." I'm like, "Okay, I guess I am just gonna pick you up." I was kind of excited that I didn't have to pick him up. Not that I don't want to ride around with somebody, but I've got a fucking cooler and a big ass duffel bag, my clipboard, and my fucking big ass jacket I took off. Like, I've got a lot of shit. And inside the day cab of this fucking roll off truck, in the middle, instead of having just a little thing with levers on it, it's this big fucking thing. It's like it takes up the whole in between the seats. There's not much fucking room there. So, and he had all of his shit too. So I'm like, "Oh, fuck me." So I was excited that I wasn't gonna have to be cramped, and then that was quickly shot down, and we were cramped. But it was cool because I had never been to that dump before. I wouldn't have known anything to fucking do if I'd have got there. I would have been on the phone with him, been like, "All right, I see a scale. Get on it. Got to get out, do your manual fucking scale ticket," which is fine. I just wouldn't have known that at the beginning. And then you got to do a big U-turn, go back around, go back in, and then go up a road, and then get on another scale and wait. Oh, oh man, ho, choking on chew. Sorry about. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't even have to spit. Apparently, I just fucking swallowed some fucking chew. Okay, I'm back. And you dump inside the building, which I thought it looked kind of weird, but that's what you do there. You dump inside of a building, and the guy that I'm running with, he's like, "Yeah, we bring trash down here, and they burn it, and it powers an eco-friendly power plant. Like, they burn trash from Kansas City in Tulsa for an eco-friendly fire or power plant." He's like, "Yep." Yeah, that's super strange because, yeah, I went there and I picked up a random dumpster that it wasn't even full. I'm like, "How do they, what kind of trash goes in these dumpsters?" He's like, "I think it's just some normal trash." I'm like, this is the strangest fucking thing I've ever been on. Not, no, I've been on stranger shit, but this is pretty fucking strange. This is still one that makes you think and wonder. You're having two truckers, or well, it's supposed to be just one trucker, but it's the same amount of fuel per load. Got two truckers burning 100 gallons of diesel. I say that because it takes about a full tank. I when I filled up, once I got down there, it was a half tank, and then I got back to my shop, it was a half tank. And sometimes it's more than that because he's like, yeah, sometimes they're heavier, and you, since mine was so light, I didn't put down any tag axles. He said sometimes you got to put down fucking tag axles. So an eco-friendly power plant burns garbage, and they burn. I don't know where the garbage comes from, but I know that the garbage that I put in that fucking pile was from Kansas City. I don't know. It just makes you're like, what are we doing here? What was so special about the trash that was in my fucking container versus the giant pile of trash right next door? Why are they using tiny little fucking dumpsters and not like a trash haul truck, like a big fucking tilt bed trailer or something? I don't know. I had questions that did not get answered today. Uh, but that's just how it is sometimes. We do some weird shit. And this was one of them. And this guy has been doing 2 loads a week since he fucking started working here years ago. It's something like that. Maybe not the whole time, but most of the time, that's what he does. Is he he runs 2 dumpsters down to fucking power plant burning operation. Ah, fuck, I don't know, man. It's getting kind of I don't know if it's slick. I don't think it's slick. It's just wet, but it's definitely fucking annoying out here. I'm gonna turn on just defrost and fucking crank this shit. So yeah, we talked. We had a good time. He's like, I used to work on the railroad. I'm like, cool. I've met this guy many times. I've worked with him several times, but not enough to sit and talk with him. Like not on a 4-hour truck ride. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess he was let go from the railroad because he was late 5 times in a year. I'm like, God damn. What are you late so much for? Just kidding. That was a joke. Because I'm late every fucking day. Not every day, but almost all of them. It's not every day, but it's almost all of them. I'm fucking at least a couple of minutes late. He said, no, if you're not early, you're fucking late at the railroad. And where he lived really far away, and he'd get caught in traffic every now and again. I guess 5 times in the year, and they fucking got rid of him. And he got a new house that was 10 minutes away from his rail yard, and he had a review. I guess this is some sort of thing that the railroad union does or whatever. He has to have a review or something. And so in his review, he's like, look, I got a new house. I'll live way closer. Everything's going to be fine. And they said, fuck you. You're out of here, you bitch. They actually said that to him. I was like, is that really what they said? He said, yeah. They said worse things too. Like what worse things would they just say to you when they're firing you? He's like, they said my dog was ugly, and how do I have kids? Because my wife is pretty ugly too. I'm like, oh, fuck. They said that shit to you? But yeah, they don't give a fuck there. One day, my wife dropped me off and I had my dog with me, and they got a good look at my dog and my wife, and they just basically said that everything in my life is ugly. And I don't know, they just don't like me over there. They said in order for you to get your job back, they tried to get him to do oral on his dog. They said bring your dog in here and orally suck off your dog, and you can have your job back. He said no. He said nope. That I draw the line at oral sucking dogs. So I don't know. He doesn't work there no more. He works where we're at now, and he's like, he's grateful for it. He's like, I'm so glad I work for a company that doesn't make you suck off a dog. Like, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. That sounds pretty fucking far fetched to me, and I made it up, all of it. Not all of it, but a lot of it. I just made up right now. Um, Driving home today. We saw a goddamn camel today. That's weird. That's kind of weird. We're driving. He's like showing me the route that he takes home, and he's like, "Yeah, we go this way. We see a camel." I didn't really know what to say after that. I said, "Ah, all right." He said, "Yeah, there's camels over here." I said, "Okay." So we drove by, and he said, "Look, there's the camels." And I looked over, and I mean, he wasn't lying. There was some fucking camels. Uh, he said, "Yeah, they have camels over there." All right. I mean, I can't argue with that. Somebody's got fucking camels in Kansas. That was interesting. Don't really have much else to say about that. I met a camel once. It was Calypso Clyde, and he was down there near Springfield at a drive-through safari. You can drive through it or you could ride through it. And we rode through it, just me and my wife. And Calypso Clyde does not disappoint. He will reach his long, stinking neck all the way through that bus and grab up all them cups full of that chow they give you. They also had like a water buffalo with a big purple tongue. Interesting. Um, so that was all right. Uh, the last exotic animal I saw was a giraffe. We fed a giraffe in Denver, I believe. Multiple giraffes. Uh, yep. Took the kids there. Let them feed the giraffe. They thought it was cool, but they didn't really care. My favorite, the coolest thing my son saw at the Denver Zoo was a man dressed as Spider-Man. Said, "What was your favorite animal?" Said, "Spider-Man." It was a kid wearing a Spider-Man shirt, and pants, and shoes, and I think he had a watch. Like, son, that was not Spider-Man. That was just a kid wearing Spider-Man stuff. He said, "Yeah, I know. It was cool." So, yeah, my son's got everything Spider-Man already. Apparently doesn't have that model of shirt. We did get him a watch for Christmas, and he hasn't cared about it at all. Cool. Understand. Yes, I took yesterday off. My boss was asking to see if anybody wanted to take some time off, since there's not shit going on. I said, yeah, 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 I'll take tomorrow off. Not tomorrow, not Friday, but I took Wednesday off. So that was cool. I was like, this is nice. I love taking a Wednesday off. It's like I got a 2-day week and a 2-day week instead of a fucking 5-day week. A fucking 5-day week. Fuck that. Split that shit up. I need Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. That's what I need. I need a job like that. Oh man, here come the hiccups. Oh man, here come the hiccups. You know, my driver's side windshield wiper has been deteriorating slowly but surely, and it's getting dangerous. I say that just because I'm working on looking out the window right now, and it's like it does still work in spots, but it's like I'm looking through a zebra trying to drive down this fucking highway. Ugh, I don't like it. It's a different zebra with each swipe, you know, because they can tell the young ones can tell their mama by the stripes. All right, this is not a good lane to be in. Coming over. Thank you. I'll just stay over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get ahead of some of y'all. Yeah, I should probably get a new windshield wiper, but we kind of fucked up on our budgeting, and we spent too much fucking money. So yeah, I don't have windshield wiper money right now, but I will on payday, uh, which will be nice. Yeah, I don't know. We had some sort of a pause put on our home loan payment, which I don't know. Everybody could do it. Anybody could do it. I don't know, but it just tags them on the back end of your loan. Which yeah, we're like, yeah, let's put all the fucking payments at the end. Yeah, like why? Yeah, why a couple? No, let's throw a fucking bunch of them over there. They wouldn't let us do that, but we were able to move, I think, 3 months worth of payments over. And I don't think I've even really talked about this. This is probably getting into the weeds, but I'm in a bankruptcy. Have been for the last 4 3/4 years. It's coming up. The end of it's coming up, and we did the I don't even know. It's a chapter 13, I believe. We're paying that shit back. It's not like we got it for free. It's like we went in. We said, hey, we have a lot of fucking debt because we're dumb. Can you please stop charging us interest? Lump everything together, consolidate, and let us just pay that off for the next 5 years. It's basically what it was. I don't know. I think I'm explaining it pretty good. And we did not include the house in that. Obviously, we can't fucking pay off a house in 5 years. But the cars and a bunch of fucking credit card debt and shit. Put all that shit in there. Everything's going to be paid, buddy, here in like a quarter of a year. Just a few more months. And that shit will be done, diddly done. It'll be nice. So right now we got that payment, which is about the same as our house payment. So we have like 2 house payments coming out of my money. So we pause whenever we paused our house payment, that was like, whoa, this is what being able to fucking live is like. This person is doing 30 on the fucking highway. They are doing 30 on the highway, and I can't get around them. I cannot get around them. Yep. Get on over. I'm gonna fucking cut you off from the fucking backside. I ain't dealing with your shit. Ugh, fucking people. I know it's a little wet out and it's 27 degrees. Your car says, ice is possible. Use caution. You're gonna get fucking killed out on these roads doing 30 on the fucking highway. I can't believe it. What am I in St. Louis? Anyways, yeah, so we've been paying this bankruptcy payment for a long time. No payments missed. Everything is great. It's all getting taken care of. It will be done soon. We have no credit card. Well, obviously, we can't really. I guess you can technically get a credit card while you're in a bankruptcy and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. We're not. We ain't doing that shit. We ain't getting them. We don't need them. So I am lucky enough that there's some members of my family, it may be my mother and father-in-law, are pretty fucking well off. And we have borrowed money from them a lot. And I'm like, why? They don't want to see us in this position that we're in. We don't need credit cards for anything at all. If there's something that we want to buy on credit, we can use them. Not that I'm gonna use them and abuse it or anything, but it's like, hey man, like I need tires on my fucking car. They are all blown out. Will you help me? I'll pay you back. I don't have $800 for tires right now, and they'll help me out. And I don't know. I'm just super excited for financial freedom. Um, Even though we put that shit on pause, that didn't really help. I mean, it helped us for sure, pausing the house payments, but it only let us get caught up, is what it did. It didn't really. I mean, let us get a little bit caught up, and we were able to do some things that we usually weren't able to do. So I'm excited for once that stops, we'll be able to get caught back up real easy. But it's just going to be a hard couple of months, like no windshield wiper February. I mean January. And then February, I don't know, it's going to be, I'm not buying you flowers to die on the counter. February. And then March, daughter doesn't need a birthday March. Son doesn't need a birthday April. And then I think May is Financial Freedom May. But I mean, we still had a really good Christmas and everything. Well, I mean, I think that's kind of why we did the deal during the holidays, is so we were able to give our children a nice Christmas. They will always get a nice Christmas, even if we don't do anything, because everybody buys them a bunch of shit. But we wanted to have we don't want them to see, no presents under our tree and shit. They're always going to have a bunch of shit. Half of it's going to get thrown the fuck away, which kind of really hurts. And right now I've got large garbage bags full of fucking toys that needs to go to the I'm not selling shit, okay? Listen, I can't. Especially toys. It's like, these are for children and I want your money. No, they're used old fucking things. Donate them to people. If people want them, they can fucking have them. Otherwise, I'm donating them to you know, the fucking donate place. Goodwill, I think. But I think the Salvation Army is the one that is better. I don't know. I just need to get rid of this shit. It's fucking all over the fucking place. Fucking giant bags all over the place, full of fucking toys and other shit and other clothes and stuff. And my wife she's like, just throw them in the fucking dumpster. And I'm like, I know it doesn't make a difference whether they're in the dumpster. I feel like my headlights aren't even on. What do you think? Do you think my headlights are on? I can't fucking tell. Yeah, they're on. Damn, these things are fucking shitty. I don't know, that fucking road back there was absorbing all the fucking light, and I couldn't tell if they were fucking on or not. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I know it doesn't make a difference whether I throw them away or donate them, because they're just not gonna be in my fucking way anymore. But it's just too much for me to throw them away. I can't do that. I'm more likely to set the shit on the curb and let the fucking vultures come pick at it. Which I've always had really good luck setting shit out on the curb, but I don't know. I don't want to set bags of toys out and then have people open up the bags and throw them all out and shit get in the ditch. And right now it's not a good time for it, anyways. We really did all that shit before Christmas so we could donate all that stuff, and then those people that are a little bit less fortunate can go to Goodwill and catch all these sweet ass toys we're giving away. But no, that did not happen because I'm lazy as fuck. And I don't know, but I was really happy about yesterday. My wife purged. She purged. It was fucking nice. We did throw a lot of shit away, but we got like all the kids' crafts. Instead of some of them being on top of this cabinet, inside another cabinet, some over here, some in this bucket, we got everything organized and put away onto shelves, nice and neat. So if they want to do crafts during the day, all they got to do is open the door and they can grab the crafts. And then whenever they're done, it all has a place to go. But for a long time, it was just fucking put some over here. I got room over here for some more fucking crayons if you need it. Yeah, I do. All right, cool. Like, it was shit like that. Like, the fucking amount of crayons we have is unreal. Um, but they fucking break. Every time they touch a crayon, they break it. They just love to just snap them. So, and but then they ain't gonna use a broken crayon. Kids, it's just how it is. So yeah, I can't get rid of the crayons because they're just gonna break them, and then we're gonna end up buying more crayons. I don't want to do that. Like the wife wanted to buy another Swiffer the other day. She's like, "This Swiffer is broken. It's the fucking wet jet one. It's got a little button on it. Got a little bottle of juice." She's like, "It's broken." And the head of it came out of where it was supposed to be. Somebody stepped on it, I believe, or dropped it. And I just put it back together. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fixing it." She's like, "I was gonna buy another one for $12. It ain't gonna have the wet jet because we never used the wet jet, but it was gonna be $12. I was gonna buy another one." I'm like, "Babe, we don't have windshield wiper money. We don't have a second Swiffer money. Okay, listen to me. We no $12 saved is $12 at McDonald's. I already know what you do with it. I know you ain't tricking me. You ain't fucking tricking me. You dropping son off at daycare. I know where that $12 going. It's going into McDonald's pockets. Ronald McDonald is gonna go on vacation with my $12, and I got the Swiffer. It's fixed. She actually used it. I was like, oh, that's so nice. I like fixing shit and then it being useful. That seems nice to me. Like, fuck yeah, I am useful. I can fix shit. Anyways, I just rolled into my house, so I'm gonna go in here, eat some sketty, and get the fuck to bed. Just kidding. I won't go to bed. Play with the kids or something. Alright. Talk to y'all later. This phone is fucking on fire. Bye. Keep all 18 down.